But suddenly, and I'm not making this up, turtles appeared out of the ground. I thought, what's going on here? Why are there all these turtles? And then I think I woke up.
Yes, my recent dreams, goodness. Probably around Mother's Day with my mum, who I've lost a little while ago, not long ago now, only a second Mother's Day with our mum. So I was actually dreaming about walking with her.
There was another part as well. I was walking through cobblestones and a giant rat came out and started running towards me. And I wasn't scared or anything. I actually went towards it, and then when it noticed me, it just scattered off. There was also like a chemical leak, so the air was full of chemicals, so they were stopping all the sporting events. And I remember driving the car real fast through the park, almost like doing burnouts to get away from the chemicals.
I did have a very odd dream the other night. I went to an unknown place, very large, modern, sparse, but there was a person there who I wasn't expecting to be there. It's a very unpleasant person who I'd rather haven't seen for a long time and be happy if I never saw them again, but he was there. And then he came out and he had tiny underpants and he said, "I've just shaved my pants."
And I was just like walking through this big kind of cement courtyard, and I had these Crocs on, trying not to fall over, and I kept slipping, and that's all I remember.
You know, random things happen. Like I was saying to my uncle, "Oh, can you give me some advice? Like I know you've got some life experience." And he just shows me a photo of a poodle on the beach, and that's like all the advice he gives me.
I'll see her in the distance. She'll be running around underneath a field of cherry blossoms or on a mountain scene. It's really vivid. She doesn't actually speak, but she's there.
I used to walk into my house, and in the inside it was like my high school, and everyone was there that was in my school, and it was like the exact interior of my school instead of my house.
I was in the morgue. She was lying on a table with a cloth over her. I've gone up to her, and as I was approaching, all of a sudden a demon was on top of her, and it scared the shit out of me. I woke up after that.
Last night I had a really weird dream that me and my boyfriend were watching porn together. Then he got really awkward and turned it off.
I'd always dream about these ice cream cones, and I remember specifically they were like decorated to be this monster with like Skittles for the eyes and a sour worm for the mouth, and they were $1, and that was the best bit because back when I was young, $1 was like such a great deal. And I don't know, the meaning I derived from that was mainly I wanted ice cream, I think. But I think it's also I remember it now, and it reminds me of the kind of carefree nature, the carefree life you had when you were a child.
A dream I had about my father. They didn't have any form of fantasy at all. They were just so straight. And I was standing in the kitchen with him, and he was chopping an onion, and he said something like, "You know, I always love you, and I'm always here for you." I was like, "Oh, I know that, Dad." He's like, "Yeah, but I wanted to tell you. I wanted to really let you know." I was like, "Oh, thanks, Dad. I appreciate it." And he kind of just like kept cutting this onion and chatting to me, and it was just such a normal conversation. And I guess, maybe it was my subconscious, or maybe it was Dad, or maybe it was God. I don't know. It was something just telling me the truth.
I hope it's not just wishful thinking. I don't have a firm view of. I'd like to think that, that we're all still connected. She was very spiritual, and she certainly used to joke about, I'll be keeping in touch. So they're not like memories, and they're not really something you'd even imagine because they're so vividly different. And I never know when it's going to happen. It'll just happen occasionally. Sometimes I think mysteries are nice, because you wouldn't want them to be proved not to be real.